Hello everyone, this is yours Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Black Myth Wukong Let's Play. So we're in the Hidden Village, which is actually called the 6-6 Village for the Liu Ding Liu Jia, or the 6 secondary, 6 primary deities, referring to the zodiac deities. And I changed the build a little bit. I gave up some of the points that I had in the invisibility and put it into transformation, and I also changed our transformation to the two-headed rat, which I don't like, but someone did request earlier in a comment they wanted to see a different transformation. We have showcased both of these. I also didn't like the rock transformation, but I'm going to show it off. And I also put those points that we took away into these skills because they actually add passive traits to our character. So like increase our attack after a successful dodge. That would apply to ourselves as well as transformation. I still think the wolf right now for us is the best. The tiger, which we just got, is interesting, but I think his attacks are a little bit slow. So if you look at the animation, that's a really long windup. And I'm not sure if that's going to be super effective in boss fights. Whereas, you know, this is like quick slash, and we get to apply the burn on enemies. Now the rat has a couple interesting things. The basic attack's pretty easy. You get 3 slashes, and there is a dodge animation. It's not very clean looking, but you do get the dodge off anyways, and you can see the fire blowing happens after you charge up your stance meter at the bottom, and you can use that meter to blow fire. The damage is not that high, and you can't move when you're blowing fire, which I don't like, but if you put the points down, you can actually increase your fire damage. His best damage move is actually to end his transformation early with that huge explosion, and that one actually hurts quite a bit. So maybe we'll try that out, see how it goes. We are not really going to do anything else here, so I think we are just going to teleport back to where we left off, which is at the North Shore. We probably still want to check that little village area where we found the dragon zodiac and see if there's anything else there we didn't grab. And then we're just going to move up away from the shore because we already did the snake coastline on the right. And we also found the dragon on the left. I think we can just push forward after that and make our way to the temple. Just want to check this little area, especially that little temple entrance behind. I don't think it's leading to... Wait a second. Is there even a temple entrance on this side? Because I'm just looking at a mountain. Okay, maybe we push forward first. And see where this actually leads us. Maybe this doesn't lead anywhere going forward. Oh no, this is the path. So it does maybe lead somewhere. But definitely not into a temple. It looks like we're going into some sort of cave. Oh, with another tentacle monster. This is one of the incense bearers. Waiting to find the elite version of him. Actually, let's showcase the transformation on someone like him. So it's just slash, slash, slash. There's the fire effect. And without the bar being full, we cannot blow fire. Okay, so now it's full. If we find someone to actually blow the fire at, which might be difficult, we're going to run out of time, but so let's just showcase it. We can do this, and we can explode, which actually would be a pretty good option for this transformation. Pretty good AoE. You can see it blew those two little frozen zombies on the left, and the damage is quite high. Okay, so I suspect this is the main route. This means I might want to take the other route first. Go lightly. Narrow places. Be careful of the blade, which means there might be an ambush. We'll be back. I think this is the main route. We're going to check out that little temple area on the left. I think Chapter 3 is probably the biggest map in the game, even though I think Chapter 6 might be easier to get lost just because that's when you gain access to your Nimbus cloud and you can kind of go 3D, up, down, left, right, everywhere is available on the map, and thus it's much easier, or much harder to find things and much easier to miss things. How did he hit me? Is it me or this guy bigger? I don't think this little temple is going to lead to the same spot as the main path, so we're just going to check it out. Does look like something. We got the chests at the pier over there. Anything else around here? Can't jump into the water. Okay, so this might be it. The transformation is back. The cooldown's not that long. Bajie wants to take refuge, check out the temple, because it's too cold outside. Alright, we can't access any of these, so let's go in. We could take a drink, I guess. This way we don't waste the refill. Very peaceful. Oh, we do see something moving over there by the door. Don't come. Don't come. Don't come. So we hear a voice. Monsters. Leave. Leave. Or he's asking the monsters to leave. Ooh, someone's surrounded by 3 of the bats. So Bajie's take is that everyone here should be up to no good, so this might be a trap. But, we're interested. Bajie says don't waste time that could be used to save his elder disciple, Wukong in this case. Oh, it's the cold, frosty wind. Let's see how this thing performs here. We need to first charge up our meter. See, the problem is by the time our meter charges up where we can use the fire, we're pretty much running out of the transformation already. I could try to pull them together. There we go. And now we can... Ow. Now we can do this. I think that's pretty much the best way to use it. So who are you? You're not gonna eat me, right? I came into these mountains seeking treasure, but met these monsters. Thanks for rescuing me, my hero. Once I get the treasure, I'll share it with you. They say this is the western realm of the Buddha, but why are there monsters here? If this is dangerous, or if I get in a dangerous situation again, can I ask for your help? Huh. Something strange that's round. It's like a riddle. Wait. Hold on, can you say that again? So it's round, strange looking, azure skin, red meat, black bones. That's a riddle for something. Where to find it in this cold. So the treasure he's looking for has some sort of riddle associated with it. Qingpi. Oh, it's a watermelon. This calls back to the original storyline where in the end... Oh, there's another path here. In the end, when Fu came to help Wukong to tame the Yellowbrow, he transformed himself into a melon farmer, and Wukong transformed himself into a melon, and he fed the melon that Wukong transformed into, gave it to Yellowbrow to eat, and once Yellowbrow ate it, Wukong was inside and was able to control him. That looks like a meditation area over there. So what we're looking for, once again, azure skin. So like, you know, the skin of a watermelon. Azure is like between green and blue. Blue usually is not a color that, you know, most languages adapt first. But red meat or red flesh. Oh, this is a drink. Oh, we got ourselves a new alcohol that has 3 slots. Okay. When we take a drink, we recover 36% of our total health and slightly increase our move speed. But it has 3 soaking slots, right? Those dots are representing how many of these we can put in. That is really good. So we'll see if we can put this in somewhere. But yeah, black bones will refer to the seed. I think it's Bajia like transforming or teleporting from left or right. That sound. I guess this area is just for that drink, which would make sense since it's actually super, super good. There is that gap over there, but I don't think this game supports climbing, so I don't think that's meant to be somewhere for you to explore. Yep, can't double jump that. Or this. So I think we got everything we came for. Pretty good haul. So far, every mission had a callback to how each of these monsters were tamed originally in the novel. And for this one, I guess this would be the clue to find some sort of watermelon. The wind-stealing bead, which we still have, is for the Yellow Wind Ridge, the Yellow Wind monster. The fire protection cloak against the black bear. do believe we need to be at a shrine to change our soaking alcohol, or our alcohol, and then also apply the different soak. Wait, that might not be true. Can I change it here? I can only change the gourd here. Yeah. I believe that's the case. He has a weapon. I'm out of stamina. I think he throws that comment out whenever we dodge. Oh, back to the turtle. So, back to the shore? We kind of U-turned around? At least that means we covered everything here? Right, because this is where that little village is. Right, we went that way. We reached the end, turned left, found the drink, turned right, came right back to here. So that might be everything. I'm gonna apply the new drink at the shrine. And since we kind of showcased the rat and got a pretty decent explosion on 2 bats, I want to switch back to Guangzhou. I just think he's just better. I think I missed the shrine. It's right here. Alright, so quick change here. Back to our wolf. Mana recovery when we're full health. So basically, if we find ourselves short on mana and I'm actually not sure about this. If we're in a boss fight at the end, maybe we don't really care about this. Increased amount of time our next immobilized will last. I quite like this. Increase the invisibility strikes damage. Don't care. We could do a heal and then a free invincibility, but then we would swap away from invisibility. Might be better in boss fights. Mana free invincibility as a parry. Slowly increase health. Definitely something I like. Increase crit after drinking. Damage reduction. Increase our total life for a little bit of time after drinking, so I'm not sure if I want that. Increase defense, poison resistance, lightning resistance. I think we actually go with this. And that means we're gonna change out of the invisibility and go for invincibility. Alright, that did not reset everything because we didn't take the heal. And we don't need the heal. Let's continue down that path. It's fortunate to have a cave to hide from the wind. If I, you know, get a cold, it's all your fault. I don't see any bats. No ambush. Bajie making all sorts of noises behind us. Okay, shrine's that way, but there's a path on this side. Maybe we should grab the shrine first? Ooh. We're gonna get a lot more statues. As we are going to a Buddhist temple after all, even though it's a corrupted one made by Yellowbrow. Bajie is cold, even though I have thick skin. Still can't stand this cold. Alright, I think the shop is just for the entire level. I did not craft any of these new set piece because I can only do 2 of the 3, and I don't think we're going to be wearing it. Oh, 2 of the 4. I mean, the helmet, we're missing like a vital piece. And I kind of like our current bonus. Alright, we're going to take a look at that diversion path first. Incense, okay. Three more on this side. I don't think we're jumping down here. Are we just here for the chest? I guess we are. And yep, bump into walls. Okay. Just checking if we can go down. Did he see me? Oh, Bajie went. That looks like a different monster. I don't think we fought something like this. But there's a Buddhist robe on him? Well, we'll find out who he is soon. And we got ourselves a meditation spot. I think the third one out of 5. Now we got 4 points. We can definitely do something with that. I kind of want to extend the amount of time where we have the transformation active. That's one thing I kind of want to do. I still am not sure about investing in a new stance. Stat-wise, don't really care about max stamina. I think we're okay with how much we have, although having more is good quality of life. Defense, mana cap, more stamina recovery, attack damage, resistances, crit damage. I think we're gonna take this for the next couple points and just increase the amount of time we can stay transformed. It's a wolf protector. Many years ago, there was a small wolf who was learning his skills from an elder wolf, learning how to hunt. His master taught him to be an excellent hunter. You must be decisive when you strike, and this prevents your prey from suffering as well. So the young wolf understood this, and after many years of practice, he mastered the skills to, kill decisively. When he thought his master would be happy for the skills he has learned, his master instead blamed him for, harming, other sentient beings and sinning, basically, and asked him to pray for forgiveness. When he found how contradicting his master's teachings are, it made him quite puzzled. So he decided to leave the Black Wind Mountain. So he's part of the wolf pack from the Black Wind Mountain. And he started to, wander around, which is, I guess, how he eventually ended up here. On the path of his wandering, he heard people say that wolves are strong because they stay together like a pack. But they're also brutal and kind of selfish in a way. So they often backstab. And he gets even more confused because everything he hears in the world seems to contradict one another. Like how killing decisively is mercy, but killing is not merciful. How the pack is strong, but wolves are also selfish beings. Then one day, he passed by the lesser western realm and heard that there is a teaching here of, I guess, a class of Buddhism or sect of Buddhism where it asks you to fulfill your own desires. This is the Yellowbrow's teaching. And through this, you can escape the suffering of the mortal realm. So he asked to meet with the abbot of this temple, which would be Yellowbrow. The abbot was a white, chubby monk wearing a yellow robe. So basically, it's the Mila form of the Yellowbrow. We met him already at the temple that disappeared in the frozen lake. And after hearing what the wolf had to say, he says, wolf are born to eat meat. So killing is part of your natural instinct. Mortals are different, as in humans, mortal humans. They eat grain, and they spread seed and harvest and plant. Their natural instinct is to be weak. And therefore, they create all these rules and, customs and how to be nice, how to be kind, to constrain people like the wolf, whose natural instinct is to kill. And this way, they protect themselves from being killed. So according to me, you should kind of just observe who you are, categorize everyone as everyone's natural ways are different, and live according to whichever way fulfills your own desire and ignore what others say. After hearing this, the wolf monster becomes enlightened and decides to become a disciple here at the Lesser Thunder Temple to find the true path to enlightenment. And the chubby monk says, within my temple, all you have to do is follow your own heart. Do not fear death and do not cling on to life. And if you do, then don't enter, my sect. Essentially telling him, you can join, but you have to serve loyally, basically. Don't be afraid to die for this path. And the monster agrees, and he becomes one of the most loyal and faithful protectors of the temple. He uses a scythe and has no moral, he's amoral, and doesn't really care what others say. He's found his way. Alright, we got our third point. 2 more left. Ooh, is this the last upgrade? This should be the stamina upgrade. Just randomly here, not protected by any elites? Oh no, this is a recipe. Okay, that makes more sense. Not worth that much. Fuhuwan. Oh, Fuhuwan I actually do use. It's the one that reduced damage, I think? Oh no, increased attack. We have used it a couple times. Oh, this is the fancy version. I'm pretty sure the version I use is like the... Oh, maybe not. Maybe I haven't used it. Oh, yes, this is the regular version. Slight increased attack. I have used this before. There's a fancier version that increased attack a bit more, which is the one we got because it's a purple tier 1. I think we're supposed to go left, but there is a path on the right as well. It's that construction monk that we saw at the very beginning of the chapter. I don't think we fought one since spawning into the chapter. Just gonna slam it down a couple times. A little bit wasteful, but we'll just grab it. I don't think we're coming back here. That's it. He's just guarding this little... I guess he's just guarding the well. Now, the Thunder Temple is actually a place that you should come back and farm for items. Because almost every new creature that we're going to meet as we enter the temple have a unique drop. And the probability for those drop are not high. So I'm hoping we can pick up a couple on our first run through here. We're not at the temple yet, but that's going to be our destination for sure. Wonder if we can break this or jump over it. Nope. Ooh. Ooh, we're gonna get the spirit here. Or not. Air kicks? Well, Fatih has his full attention. I'm just gonna do a full charge. And hopefully we can land it this time. Indeed. The red hair ghost. What do you do? Slight increase to the heavy attack damage. That's not bad, I guess. And for his animation for the tech... Oh, it's the range one, where he shoots out like... It's a charged arrow, basically. Now, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 10 on this side, so I'm not sure exactly who these are. Are they Jinggang? Or are they perhaps just the Qielan Hufa, the Temple Guardians? I mean, since we're just entering the temple, probably Temple Guardians. He wants to take a break in the pavilion. There's 3 really nice chairs and someone else standing in there. All right, let's check it out. Oh, Mila Fo.
喂，你这鬼娃，又是哪儿冒出来的山精术？
Are you a monster here?
我在细细端详
I'm
对
looking at
面的大
the
佛。
big Buddha.
你看他的肚脐眼儿有这么大，
His belly button is so
比你
big,
还大好几圈。
so much bigger than ours. Where is the big Buddha? We don't see it.
你看不见佛，
You don't see it
因为你心里
because
无佛
you don't have Buddha in
无
your
佛可
heart,
拜，自然
and
眼
thus there's
瞎。
no Buddha
我
to
堂
bow
堂
down
净坛
to.
使者，
I'm the altar cleaner,
你才
the title he
眼
got
瞎
after finishing the journey.
我只先拜拜面前的
So
活
you should bow down to me.
心诚则圆道，圆道则佛现。两位施主，不妨在四处找找，好好拜拜。
He's asking us if we
献庙就进，见佛就拜，不分真假黑白，那是我师傅。我
I'll
老
translate
舅
this later.
平生最嫌这些表面功夫。
心不诚，山不开；心若诚，路自来。
Basically, if your heart, if you believe in it, then the path will open up to you. If you believe in it, you'll see Buddha. And the reason why we don't see it is because we don't believe hard enough. And Bajie is refuting that because he says, you know, we completed the journey, or he completed the journey, and he got a Buddhist title, or not technically a Buddha level title. He's kind of low tier on the path to Buddhahood, but he's calling himself, you know, a living Buddha deity. And if you want to bow down to someone, you should bow down to me. And that I don't believe in bowing down to false deities. That's something that my master does. Tang Seng did this. You know, Tang Seng saw a temple here, even though it said the lesser Thunder Temple and clearly not the official Thunder Temple that they're trying to reach at the end of the journey. He still insisted that they go inside and, you know, paid their respect, which is how they all ended up getting captured. This is Mila Fu. He's wearing the gray robe, which means he's the real one. And if you see this little monk wearing the gold robe, that's Yellowbrow. Ooh, that is a statue of him over there. But let's see what he has to say.
出家人要逢庙烧
If
香
you are a monk,
与
you see a
佛
temple,
拜佛
you pay respect by burning the incense and you bow down to the statue inside. Or else, you know, you're not gonna, you might miss an opportunity to pray to a real deity. I can't help you yet. So basically, we're still missing something. And then he's going to help us. So we need to do something before we come back here and maybe get a watermelon from him? Maybe? But now we know we're looking for some sort of watermelon. Oh, he's supposed to help us. Maybe here. There's probably some prerequisite condition that we have not done. I mean, there's a couple things we haven't finished. We haven't found the two other demonic generals. One of which might be at that pagoda entrance that we kind of turned away from. And then we got to report back to that, you know, blind and deaf prince in the pagoda realm and tell him that we got all his general's spirit. Honestly, Bate, you make too many sound effects. I don't know if it's monster or it's you. I'm going to assume it's you most of the time. Because if it's going to be a monster, he should be attacking it before we do. Wow. Ooh, ooh. Speak of the devil. Yeah, if it's combat sound, then it's an enemy. Or else it's just Bate doing random stuff. We have not finished checking out this little corner yet. So we came up this way. Oh. Unattended chest? Are we supposed to be bowed down to a Buddha? Have you seen a Buddha? I mean, there was the Mila statue on the left side. We did see that, but let's check out this area first. Bajie, you finish that and let him whack you a couple times. Oh, Bajie actually rolled past him this time. Well, when he said bow down to the Buddha statue, he did look up here. So I don't think this is entirely the wrong place to look. Huh, but so far nothing. Maybe once we have the conditions met, there might be something... Oh, we can go up here. Never mind. Maybe there's more. Oh, this looks such like a path. I can't believe we can't go up. Maybe it's just not open yet. Maybe there would be like a giant statue that shows up right here. And then we can get through afterwards. We'll be back. Ow. I really like these chairs he has. But there is a Buddha statue of Mila right here. Do we bow here? Okay. He understands. He told us to look in the 4 direction means we have to bow 4 times. Crazy monk. Makes no sense. So basically we had to find 4 of these? At least according to Badia, that's the way. Ooh, he throws that. Badia distract. I'm gonna miss him when he leaves us. Ah, a second Mila fort. Just for appearances. We don't know if it's real or not. Why should we trust the little monk? Alright, we see the third one. So far they're not protected by anything. I don't want to jump down right now. I want to grab this one. When we first passed through this temple back on the journey, my master thought he made it to the end of the trip. I didn't think it was real. I mean, Tungsten basically thought, you know, even though clearly the name suggests it's not a real place, why would monsters, you know, build out a temple in honor of Buddhist deities? Can't be, you know, ill intent. Never thought it could be a trap or that it's a disciple of a Buddha with a different understanding from Buddhism. Just want to replace them. We're missing so many elites. I can't believe we're not given a fight here to collect these 4. Ooh, he senses us. Oh. I mean, not new either. And also, not elite. Baji, can you grab his aggro? I want to just slam him. There we go. Ooh, he dropped a good material. So that's the last one. Now what? Ooh, big sound. Must be a trickery by that small monk. Let's go back and take a look. So, yeah, but what about this new area we... Oh! Great game design. We just looped ourselves back to the monk. Oh, almost missed this. Okay, I can't go that way. No new statues up there? Maybe we have to talk to him? Alright, we bowed at every single one. Where's the path? Road? Road's been here all along. So you belly showing little monk? Just mountains. Where's the path? He has enlightenment. You have no heart. Are you transformed by that Yellowbrow? And nope. If you don't bow, you bow if you don't want to. You have less tempered than us, basically. You go take a look. I'll meet you on top of the mountain. He's a little pissed. Okay, so we're not gonna have him for a bit. That's fine. But, yeah, Mila Fo just transformed himself into Mila Fo. Alright, back up the mountain we go. Yeah, this has me thinking we should go back and check out that pagoda area. It's a most elite enemy, because we beat all the bosses except for Yellowbrow. Alright, so he's sitting up here pretty. Did he open up a new path for us? That snowy path that we couldn't walk through the first time? Right here? Is this now available? Indeed it is. Or actually this is slightly different. But it's definitely spawned by him. Oh, we can... Okay. Curious. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll be back. This looks impressive. Is this the only thing that... That might be our only way. Right, we came up here. We're on top of his statue. Jiancha Fang. I think that is the only way. Okay, let's go. Nothing like having all the disciples of Buddha staring down at you from everywhere. Oh wow, it gets really cozy. These should be the Arhat statues, or Luohan, essentially. There should be like 500 of them. They're basically disciples of Buddha. They hold court in the real Thunder Temple. New recipe, right? Which is why we have this here. I am tempted to teleport back to check out that area that we missed. But we're still far from the end, so I think there's still time. We don't have to go back now. Can we jump down? Nope, up is the only way. Oh. Oh, it's the monkey from the first chapter. On the right, we had a glimpse of it. Oh, but one monkey dies, another monkey comes. Non-white, or not white. Let me cut off your face so that I can be the destined one. This is a disciple of Yellowbrow, a creation of the game. He's trying to... Oh, okay, let me figure this out first. He's trying to... Oh, we are so cold. Here. You want to talk about freezing people? Ooh, he has a parry? Wow, he has multiple parries. He's called non-white because the fourth disciple of Tang Song is the white dragon prince horse. So he's the not white version, right? If the horse is white, he's not white. Oh, he dodged it. He's quite flexible. He has like a defensive bar above his health. So the music, as well as some of his stance, are very much Chinese opera. And it's in his backstory too. Wait. That hand gesture. Okay, he doesn't parry that. Ooh, he throws poison? How did he not get hit by that? Poison and cold? Damage reduction? And also a drink? Ooh, poison range weapon. And very defensive parries. Feels like we have to like dodge. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, we cracked whatever shield he had. And do we get to do some damage now? Or he runs away. Okay. We'll see him again. Guess we have to find a different way up there. So we're gonna meet not white or non-white, and then Wukong, right, is to understand Kong or emptiness. We're also going to meet non-void, which is like not Kong in that sense. And then Bajie's name is Wu Neng, or understanding capable. So we'll also meet like non-capable. And then finally, 沙僧 is 悟净, which is like cleanliness or like cleaning, like cleansing of the heart. I actually don't know how they're gonna translate that one, but it's definitely gonna be like 悟净. I just don't know what the English localization would be. Ooh, someone's here. Oh, two of you. Okay, way more than two of them. There's another one up ahead as well. Good thing you guys are blind. Well, they're here to help construct the temple. And I guess make all these statues as well. Oh, there's another set on the left side. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about targeting. It's okay, it's not a big problem. This might be a big problem. He's trying to conjure up the cold. If you're blind, you don't see me, right? Yeah, he kind of was looking for us. Wait. I thought he died. One hit short. Took some damage. I don't think this was the one that we didn't grab. Now, we're gonna take it anyways. Once again, Buddha statue's missing head. That's because they're actually missing heads in real life. Most of these are done with actual 3D scanning of real sculptures. Can we go down? No. That's two monsters who ran away from us. The bat and non-white here. It's him again. Okay, we get our second fight. Am I... not full health, but I think we'll be okay. Transformation for the big head not back entirely. I don't think he parries this. Once it... oh, poison. Once he make his blade glow, he has the parry on, I think? Right. Very annoying. For once, I think charging, dodging, retaining the charge is going to be useful, but we don't have it. Counted out of a poison? Throws us. He's... ooh, he broke his weapon to 2. Now he's poisoned. Okay. He's slippery. Alright, can we pull this off one more time? There we go. We get a transformation. Okay. I'm not holding on trigger. I don't know why the text is still up. Ooh, bite. Not white. So we get increase to poison and frost damage when we have him equipped as a passive. Charges forward and launches spike out his body. He never used that against us. I think we got him before he pulled off that move. All right, 不白. 陀螺庄. It's a estate. It's from the original novel, but it's nothing close to the Thunder Temple area, the Lesser Thunder Temple area that we are in. I think in the original novel, it was place of one of the trials, a very, very minor monster. I think the monster that plagued the estate there, the village there, is a snake monster, like a boa. And the boa eventually swallowed Wukong, and Wukong beat it out from the inside. Like with most enemies, Wukong likes to use that trick quite a bit. But he was part of a band of opera singers or opera performers. Chinese opera is different from Western opera. It's more of a play slash singing. And he was a part of a band of maybe 10 or so people. And the people in the village really enjoyed their plays. And it became sort of a luxury entertainment for nearby villages as well. So they are quite famous in that area. And within this band, there was a person who's in charge of seeing the 丑角. So 丑角 is one of the 5 class of characters in Chinese opera. 生静淡墨丑. So those are the 5 class, and 丑 is the class that plays the clown. So they're the comedic characters in plays. And they usually have this white paint in the middle of their face to signify that they are playing that type of character. I think for the 5 classes, typically, Dan is female characters. 旦角 doesn't imply that the actor who's playing it is female. It just implies the character being played is female. So you could have a male actor who plays Dan. That's his like role. He probably has a high singing voice as well, and they would play like female characters in a play. And then there are those who play the comedic roles, which are the 丑角. And then there are those who played the elderly roles. There are those who play like the middle-aged male role and so forth. And then I think there's one with the 花脸, which is you have the big face paint. You can buy like these fully drawn face paintings of like Peking opera, for example. And then Guan Yu would have like the red face get up, and then Zhang Fei would have like the black face get up. That's a particular role where they have the big painted face. So regardless, this character here that we're discussing has the 丑角, and that's why he has a white paint on the face. And that's why he's ended up being not white. The white face gimmick to identify comedic roles, I think came about during, I want to say the Song Dynasty. I might be wrong. It might be Tang Dynasty. But I think it's the Song Dynasty. There was an emperor who particularly liked opera, and he liked participating in opera, and he liked playing the clown role. But many thought that it was too goofy and insignificant. Like, it made him look not prestigious enough. So they decided to do the white paint to kind of like signify him in the play. And that just became like tradition. And afterwards, the clown role always have this like splotch of white in the middle of their face. But regardless, he has this white face, and everyone in the village kind of laughs at him, even when he's not in the play, because of the roles he play. And this made him feel, quite sad. He doesn't like to be treated as the clown when he's, not in the play. And every time since he was young, he looks on the stage and admired the characters that plays the hero, and he wants for people to look up to him like the heroes in the play. So that's why he joined these opera band in the first place. In the beginning, he agreed to work for free for a year, just doing the chores that's needed at the band to kind of learn his role. Essentially, these are kind of apprenticeships. You basically approach these band, be like, I want to join. It's like joining a circus almost. I know clown circus feels similar, but it's apprenticeship basically. You join, you start doing the chores, and then the people who are already masters of their roles, they would teach you. You will practice. In this case, he's practicing no matter what weather, even if he's sick. And eventually he learned enough to become an actor himself. And one day, because he's getting laughed at even when he's not in the play, he asks the band if he can play the hero this time. They say he doesn't have that air of justice or that feels like a hero. So he's not a good fit for this role. So he feels like his, his co-workers are just trying to push him off, doesn't want him to do it. So one time during a play, he changed his own lines and he changed his role, and there's fighting scenes in opera, and he ended up beating up the hero to give himself sort of that hero's role. Afterwards, the audience was super mad because the audience usually know what the play's about. Like, these plays would not be like original plays. They have like very set plays that's well known. So like if you've seen the Phantom Opera a couple times and suddenly you go watch the show again and they're doing something completely original and new where like the person who's the clown suddenly beats up the hero, they're angry at this. So they smashed the stage, didn't pay, and then all left. So everyone pointed their finger, within this band of opera singers at the clown. They're saying like, "Why did you do this?" And they all went to go calm the hero who got the beating. The leader of this band became very angry and chased him out of this group, and he doesn't understand why. So he started to think about it and think about, why was I kicked out? Why did people not like me being the hero? And finally he realized, or he came to the self-realization that maybe my band was right. And they said that I just don't look like a hero. So one day he ambushed himself inside this narrow alley with 2 daggers dipped in poison. And he waited until his ex-coworker who played the hero came by, and he murdered him and then cut off his face and then slapped it on his own face to wear it for everyday life. So he basically killed his coworker who usually play the hero because he thought maybe he can't play the hero because he doesn't look the part. And he cut his face off, the skin of his face, and then slapped it on his own face. The next day, during the opera performance, he went back to work with the hero-looking face on him and went into the play and then ignored what everyone's in shock, obviously. He ignored everyone, went up there and sing for a while. As everyone came to the realization that this is someone with a face on it, they became quite frightful at this situation, and everyone thought this guy must have hysteria. So basically he had a mental breakdown. So they surrounded him, captured him, tied him up, and asked people to send him away to a temple far, far away so that he can basically a version of insane asylum, but this case it's going to a Buddhist temple. And the temple, of course, is the Yellowbrow's temple. And the Yellowbrow temple heard his story and became quite delighted and gifted him the name of Bubai, or non-white, and taught him a unique form of using ice and poison. So that's why we fought him. He has two of the 4 attributes. And the abbot, or Yellowbrow, told him that all he has to do to reach true enlightenment is wait for the destined one. And if you can kill him and take his face, then you can be a hero. And nowadays, no one dared to walk the path of the 4th disciple. He's the 4th one because he's corresponding to the white Prince Horse, who's the fourth disciple of Tang Song, and everyone's afraid to meet him. Even the others, right? The others that Yellowbrow's disciples are afraid of him because he's like basically crazy. All right, we killed the crazy monk. Let's continue. I think we have a meditation path here. So if he's an elite, the three other disciples are definitely elites as well. And then we're also missing 2 demonic generals. And also the tentacle guy. That's at least 8. No, wait, that's the wrong map. That's at least 6. Did we come... Which way did we come? I somehow think we came this way because I remember seeing these 2 statues. And then he was sitting by the... Yep, so we're going this way. Ooh, big slippery slope. Last time we did this, we arrive at the site of Kanjinglong. Oh, that's the bat, the gold one. Are we fighting him again? We did get his codex, so I don't think we are. Yellowbrow, the Valley of Extreme or Supreme Happiness. Maybe not even happiness, but like just fulfilling one's desires, essentially. All right, we're gonna grab this shrine. Ooh, I actually know what's up there, so that's going to be interesting next time. We're going to end our episode there, right here. I think we can take a heal for the mana recovery. And right up there at the entranceway to the mountain, that dead body right there, we're going to trigger a side quest of sorts. The Fox cinematic that we had at the end of chapter 2 has a follow-up quest, and we trigger it right there. So we're gonna come back and do that. I also want to go back to the pagoda that we did not check out before and just double check that. Pretty sure it's going to be an elite fight, and afterwards we'll just continue back at this shrine and move closer to the temple. So until next time, bye!